In this second video, we will cover how to establish internal TIA procedures and draft a TIA template that works for your organization. Welcome back to this video series where we break down how to conduct transfer impact assessments. If you're not sure what a transfer impact assessment is, we encourage you to go back and look at the first video. Establish internal TIA procedures. When creating your organization's TIA process, consider the enterprise-wide impacts. For example, if you only have occasional data transfers from the EU to Canada and no other international data transfers, then you may not need a terribly robust TIA process, as Canada's data protection laws have been recognized as adequate by the European Commission. However, if you routinely transfer data from the EU to a multitude of other countries, then you should consider creating a standard procedure that can be easily scaled. The procedure should set out who fills out which section of the TIA, how the TIA is shared internally and externally, which tools and systems will be used, and documentation practices. We typically recommend that you establish TIA procedures prior to drafting the TIA template content, as the procedures may affect how you draft the content. For example, if you know that the TIA will be used only by individuals with a background in privacy, the language should be different than if the TIA will be used by those who have no privacy background. Draft template TIA. There is currently no official TIA template. However, there are some organizations that provide example template TIAs, such as OneTrust, and these templates can be customized to fit your organization's needs. It is important to make sure that the content of the TIA is easily understandable for whoever is filling out the information. In general, a TIA is usually filled out by an internal business owner, a third-party vendor, and an internal privacy professional. Consider your audience when drafting each section of the TIA. The sections of a TIA should include the following. Basics of data transfer. This section includes things such as an introduction explaining why the TIA is necessary, who is sending and receiving the data, where is the data being taken from and being sent to, why is the data being transferred, will the data importer transfer the data to other sub-processors. There should also be a section on possible safeguards. For example, can the data be minimized? Is access to the data restricted? Is the data encrypted? Another important step is assessing the country into which the data is being imported. With these questions, you're trying to assess the protections that the third country provides to individuals and their personal information. You can ask questions such as, has the EU determined that the country has adequate privacy protections? Does the country have its own privacy laws? How do those privacy laws compare to the GDPR? Do individuals have access to effective remedies in the event of unlawful government access to their personal data? For additional guidance on this section, please see Section 2.3 of the guidance issued by the European Data Protection Board. Finally, we come to the assessment results. This section should include questions such as, is there anything you can do to improve data protection for this transfer? And understanding the risks, will you still proceed with this data transfer? In the next video, we will go over how to conduct the TIA.